Okay. Now, sorry, I didn't have my chair close enough. What I'm going to show you a little bit of today, just a tiny bit, is some of the books I'm working on, and then some things I've done in the Middenbauer that are kind of nice. Some cleaning kinds of things that I've done. Now, I have been working on getting the books put together, and you can see, oh, that's way too big. I'm working on some text right now, and what the pages are going to be and how they're going to be folded, because remember, this is the one where they're going to be folded in a zigzag, and these two pages would be glued together, and etc. I'll have more on that, but I'm laying in some text here to kind of figure out what I want to do. These are some of the folk embroidery designs, and I want to write some text in here as well. You can see this one right here glued to the next page, and if I zoom out here, you can see it's 10 designs, and it would be this many. Let me get rid of these guidelines for a second. And you can see, if I get down there a little bit better, you can see where the pages are. So it's just all in one big line, and then they're just folded and put together accordion style. And these are glued to the back cover. I have some other things I need to add into those. That's that one. And then I was also working on the dinosaur one. This one making me a little nutty, because first of all, this text is kind of wrong. This should be dinosaurs, and I'm trying to figure out what it should be, because you know me, I can't half-ass anything. What should the title be? Because it's like early life or evolution. There's dinosaurs, but then also on this one you can see there's cave bears and giant deer and woolly mammoth and things like that. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to do that, and then translating it from the Czechoslovakian into like this little like 31 through 40. Took me better part of 3 hours just to make sure I had the right names, or even in the realm of right names. And then some of these, I am no dinosaur person. I really don't know. But I don't feel comfortable, putting in, Paleozoic and Silurian, and I don't have the phraseology right, so I'm just doing the first name. And for some of these, I had to dig around, like this one right here. And I believe it's a form of an Eohippus, which is basically just an early horse, form of horses, what horses descended from. And that the Gomphotherium is a part of the elephants. Saber-toothed tiger, I'm going to go with Smiliodon, or Smiliodon. I think that's how it's pronounced. So some of these, I'm kind of like in the realm of where it is, but I had to kind of go and look around. Like this particular bird creature, I had to kind of look up from what was here to see if I could, I think it was over here. I think that was right there. I had to look it up to see if I was in the right place. So while I don't know exactly which one this is, it kind of fills in. It's one of them. Because for some bizarre reason, I cannot be wrong about these. I want them to at least be kind of not wrong. So that's what I'm working on right now. And I have to say, it's a lot of fun to put these things in and work on some text and things. And the actual, once I had some of the pages, because this is more of like a layout that's a, how would you call it? This is more of like a storybook kind of format, where the pages are more horizontal, because I have a couple of different kinds of images, and you saw in there, like with this one, this is more of a vertical format, and I can put in text. I don't know. I showed you some of the examples from Tara McGinnis, because that's my stepping off point for how I want to put these together. But you can see I'm either going to have to, she had many more images and not a whole lot of text, and she didn't write text herself. And that's not a read on her at all, because I think her designs are absolutely fabulous. I love the little books that she made. But I'm trying to figure out where that happy medium place is for me, where I'm getting to express myself and add things in as I see fit. Does that make sense? And I decided that I will put in something, collection of Matchbox label artwork from the People's Art Treasures of Czechoslovakia. And there's a whole category of People's Art Treasures. And then I think in the other one I had put collected and I need to phrase it like images collected and, I don't know, collected and processed, collected and something. The word will come to me. I'm kind of having stupid brain right here. But then the books designed as well. And that's one of the things that I was also thinking about too. I don't want to just go in and like lift Tara's fabulous design. I want to, by utilizing some of the things, some of the aspects of her design, but then adding to it for myself, with also giving her credit for her design. Which also brings me to an interesting point, because here in these, let's see if I can, yeah, in all of these for the dinosaurs, there's a K. And there's some illustrators that I don't know who they are. It's a K with a dot over it. That person did all of these. And to me, these probably look like these are either woodblock, because I'm looking at the way, I have a background in printmaking too. So the way that they're carved probably was some sort of linoleum block kind of cut for the line work of the dinosaur or the image that's being put in there, with the backgrounds, because you can also see, if you look really close, the way that these are done, it looks as though it's carved out. And I don't know how else to explain that if you've never done any kind of reductive sort of printing process, i.e. you are reductive, meaning, or I should say i.e. you can see here with this, the drawing is there and someone the outline is there, and then someone came in and carved this out. But they didn't bother to do this because it's going to end up being like really teeny tiny. Same thing here. This was black, and then there's this outline that comes up. And it seems to me the easiest way to have done these when it comes to printing, because then these on the background, this right in here, is just a gradient and blockouts here. So I'm not quite sure. I haven't delved enough into the history. So, but I can tell by looking at them that it's some sort of reductive sort of thing. And I'm having a lot of fun with it. I guess that's all I should say. And I'm working on a couple of different, like, how should I put it? Let's open these up. A couple of different templates, so that when you open it up, because I don't know if I cleaned this one out or not, because I went in and designed it, but then like left a bunch of images in it, I think. No, I didn't. Okay. This is just the name of it. I can get rid of that. Where I will have like, here's the text, although the text for anything that's a direction is not going to be on this page. It will be right above it because I don't want that to show through. Text on the pages, of course, will be fine. Like the little names here and any other text that I write. But you can see why I wouldn't necessarily want to do that. Or if I do it, it's going to be like in a gray, because I want the page, all the line work on here for the pages is going to be in gray. So it's much, it will kind of fade away as you're folding and gluing things together. So this one right here goes to the back of this previous one. So you continue with just seeing the little animals. So I hope I'm not overthinking this. But hey, you know me, I'm overthinking this. So hopefully I'll have some more of these put together. I've got some other things that I need to work on. Some other things that are non this project to work on, which is I need to finish the hamper. Yeah, I made a hamper. That's a whole nother thing. And I wanted to make one other video and get it uploaded and ready to go for tomorrow because I'm trying really hard to get back into the swing of posting every day. So, as always, thank you to my lovely patrons for being here and sticking with me. And I will see you in the next video. If you got any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. Especially about the little books or anything else that's going on. Yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.